Hi, this is David Brown with Unsung Heroes and Superstars, right here on Channel 4 Diaspora TV on beautiful Biscayne Boulevard. This is Cassie Edmond, who is the Miss Caribbean National. Hi, Cassie.
Hi, how are you, David?
Fine, thank you. How's your day?
Great. My mother and my father, they are very, very strong individuals, and they've always shown me love, they've always shown me support, and they've always given me uplifting advice that would help me succeed in life. So I look up to them a lot, and I see them as my heroes.
Where are your parents from? Wow. Of course, the next question is, what part of Haiti?
Port-au-Prince.
Okay. Excellent. Wow. Let me ask you, Cassie, were you born in Haiti?
No, I was not. I was actually born in Miami.
Have you been to Haiti?
Yes, I have. The last time I was actually in Haiti was December 2011. I was there to spend Christmas festivities with my family. So it was very enjoyable. Went to the beach, I ate, I went out, my friends and family. It was a good time.
Wow. Did you eat mostly in restaurants or in people's home?
Well, my family has maids in our home, so they often cook and we often ate at home, but we did go out to eat, yes.
You know, I love Haitian food, and I'm working a lot with some of the Haitian chefs here, and some of them from Haiti. We just covered the Taste of the Caribbean, and that was the first time that Haiti participated in the event. It was so exciting, and I'm going to bring them on the show in a couple of weeks. What are some of your favorite Haitian dishes?
My favorite Haitian dish would have to be poulet creole with rice and bonon pesé and a glass of maybe prestige or maybe
Wow. Wow. So you're familiar with not only the Haitian food, but the Haitian beverage?
Yes, yes.
All right. Let me ask you, what kind of work are you doing now?
I actually work at an elementary school. I'm a supervisor for the after-school care program.
Excellent. Supervisor. How many people do you have under you?
Well, as a supervisor, I look out for the kids in the after-school care program. I make sure that the kids are doing their homework and make sure that the teachers in the classroom are doing what they're supposed to be doing as far as activities and helping the kids with homework and going outside and make sure every kid is safe. So that's what I do as a supervisor. That's
excellent. That sounds like you have a lot of responsibility. How do you handle that?
I have a lot of patience. A lot of patience.
I know that. You know, when you were talking about all the activities that you've done so far as a Haitian queen, and I must say that you represent so well. Remember the Women in Production that was taking place in May? How did you find that event? And I'd like you to tell the viewers a little bit in depth about your experience there.
Well, it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I got to taste foods. I got to taste, Haitian pastries. From drinks, I got to see handmade jewelry, scarves, clothing. It was just, I interacted with people and see how, what inspired them to make these things. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And interacting with those people and getting to know them and how they did these things was enjoyable, very enjoyable.
I think a lot of them were surprised to see you there, and it was such a pleasant surprise for them. Many of them took pictures with you. What were some of the crafts that really stood out in your mind? Because there was so many different kind of products there, and whether it be clothing, whether it be handcrafted items. What were some of the things that kind of stood out with you?
I would say the handbags, and there was this one woman that made scarves. She made handmade scarves that were painted on there, and each scarf had a story to them. And to see her speak about the scarves and each story about it was just amazing. Like, what made her even bring up these scarves and what made her, get a chance to even make them hand painted. It was amazing.
I mean, it's one thing to produce a scarf, but then a hand painted scarf, and then a scarf that has a story.
Yes.
Were you lucky enough to receive one of those scarves?
Actually, I did, and I wear it all the time.
Wow, so you're very proud of your culture? Yes. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that, and having seen you out there in the public and at many of these events, I know, how well you do to represent your country. Speaking of your country, let me ask you. There is a new administration right now in Haiti, and there's a lot of excitement in Haiti. Things are really beginning to move. The government is in motion, and there's a new prime minister, and all the ministers seem to be really working hard. What do you wish, if you had a wish to wish for Haiti to be in a different place in 1 year, what would you like to see in 1 year happen in Haiti?
Well, my vision for Haiti would be there are a lot of rocky roads in Haiti. I would like to see more paved, smooth roads, especially for tourists that come into the country that are not familiar with those roads. I would like to see less people walking in the streets. There are at times too many people walking at night, and it could be dangerous. I would like to see more people with homes, more people with food to eat, with clothes to wear, and shoes on their feet. I would like to see more people, even though the Haitian community are always so happy, but I would like to see them happy in their lifestyle and as in their individuality.
Wow, that's a very beautiful statement that you made. In your way, what do you think that you might be able to do from here to help your cause come true in Haiti?
I can aid in fundraisers. Fundraisers are very big. Collect clothing to send to Haiti. That collect, canned foods or anything valuable that could be shipped out to Haiti. That's what I can do for them.
You're such a role model for all of society, and especially Haitian youth. Do you think someday that you may want to have your own nonprofit organization to help empower Haitian youth to go higher?
That would be a great thing. I would love to do that.
I know that you're a very smart young lady. I know you were a star in high school and college. What is your undergraduate major at this time?
Oh, at this moment, I am enrolled in Florida International University. At this moment, I am getting my bachelor's in special education, and as I finish my bachelor's, I will move on to the master's program to get speech pathology.
Wow, you already have your eyes on the master, even though you're in the bachelor. What year are you in college?
What year? I just enrolled in FIU. I recently got my associate's degree in Miami-Dade, so I will be starting FIU in the fall.
That's wonderful. Let me ask you, with regard to your college, have you had a teacher so far that's been like a favorite teacher, a teacher that's really inspired you?
Yes, I had a teacher at Miami-Dade, and she was my phonetics professor. And every day she would just teach us something new, as not even details on class itself, but she would teach us something about life. Staying healthy, staying in shape, eating good. She would always look out for us. She was just a very beautiful person and individual, and I really loved that she was just more than a teacher, but she was also our friend.
Wow. It's always nice to have teachers that are favorites that you will always remember. How about in high school, or even, within your schooling in particular? Before you went to college, is there really one other teacher that kind of stands out that really influenced you?
Well, in high school, I didn't really have any favorites until I moved to college, and the professor I mentioned. In high school, teachers were teachers. There were some teachers that were not understandable to the students, and there were some teachers that were. But I enjoyed high school, but like I said, this professor was the best one I've had yet.
I want to ask you a couple questions about Miami. Miami is a very vibrant place. It's a very multicultural place. How do you feel about being raised in Miami, and how has that impacted where you are today?
I feel great to be in Miami. I don't picture myself being anywhere else. There are people that come to live here and they want to travel somewhere else or move somewhere else, but I couldn't picture myself being anywhere else. This is where I want to stay. This is where I was born. This is where I'll always be for a while. I won't say that I'll be here for the rest of my life, but I love Miami, and this is the place for me.
Let me ask you about your hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I do. Actually, the only hobby I'll say I have is dancing. I'm currently on a hip hop dance team. It's a national dance team called Top Gun. We travel, we go to local competitions, and we recently went to a competition in April called Worlds. It was located in Orlando. And we got medaled we received a bronze medal for second in the U.S. and third in the world.
Oh my God, that is extremely excellent.
Yes.
So how does it go? Bronze, silver,
Yes,
And-
correct. And gold.
and gold?
And gold.
Okay. So how
And
many?
I'm also a hip hop dance instructor for children at a dance studio called Caribe, and the ages for the dance studio that I teach are from 3 to 12.
That is so excellent. And you do that in your spare time?
Yes, every Saturdays from 11 to 12, 1 hour, 3 to 12. So if you're interested, contact David.
That sounds good. And we'll let them know how to get into your class.
Yes.
You know, I bet a lot of the listeners that are out there today and all the families, mostly Haitian families across South Florida, would love to have you as a teacher. Is there a charge for that class?
Well, as you visit the first class, it is free. If you're interested in continuing and participating in the class, it'll be $50 every month.
Okay. When we come back, we're going to talk more in depth about the pageant. Okay? So this is David Brown with Cassie Edmond, Miss Caribbean Beauty International, live on Biscayne Boulevard with Diaspora TV, Channel 4. Welcome back, everybody, to Diaspora TV, Channel 4, West Palm Beach, Helen Deafness. My name is David Brown, and we're continuing with our beautiful guest, Miss Caribbean Beauty International, Miss Cassie Edmond. Are you still enjoying the ambiance on Biscayne Boulevard?
Yes, very much so.
All right, all right. You know, I wanted to explain to the viewers, especially some of the young ladies that are watching, about the way to get into the pageant, especially Miss Caribbean Beauty International. Can you tell the viewers all the different steps that are necessary and some of the basic requirements before somebody thinks about entering into a pageant?
Okay. Well, first, the details that I went through. I met up first with the director of the pageant, Miss Angie Hallovan, and she basically went over through all the paperwork and details of what you would be going through in the pageant. And the other process would be the interview with some of the judges that would probably be appear in the pageant. So you would have to go through the interview, and they will tell you to walk back and forth to see how your walking is, and they'll ask you a few questions about your personality and what you would like to do as in nonprofit organizations or how you would like to help the community. And in between the pageants, you would have to do certain events to promote your pageantry and promote yourself and promote the country that you'll be representing in the pageant. And for the events after that, you would just whether it's getting sponsorships or getting your dress prepared or, you know, talking to other people, you have to present yourself and sponsor yourself as an individual and get prepared for the pageant. And then here comes the pageant. And in the pageant, there are 4 categories. Before the 4 categories, there's an interview. You have an interview with the judges. The judges ask you a few questions to get to know you and how you participated in the pageant. And their first category would be traditional costume. There's traditional costume, there's swimsuit, there's evening gown, and there's a final question. The final question, they just have you choose a question out of a jar, and the host will ask you that question. And due to how well you do in the pageant, you will be crowned Miss Caribbean Beauty, or you will be participate again for the next year, because everybody's a winner.
I really like the way you said that. And what was the question that you were asked?
The question that I was asked was, if I had a friend who was dropping out of school, what would I tell them?
Okay, you know, that's a really good segue to the next question I have for you, because you're such a great role model for youth and adults. I wanted to ask you what kind of advice that you would like to offer young ladies and even young men in Miami and throughout the listening audience of Channel 4 Diaspora TV. What are some of the priorities that you would put out there to young people to keep them on track?
I would say to those that are in high school to just be yourself. You don't have to listen to anyone. You don't have to have anyone tell you that you are beautiful, because beauty really comes within yourself. So you don't need anyone telling you that you're beautiful. You just need to know that you are beautiful. Also, there is no competition. Whether some girls in high school, they like to compete against one another, as in who has a better boyfriend or who has a better dress code or who's better looking. It's all about personality. If you are a good person, you will always be a good person, and that's what you should show to everyone. It's not about a competition in high school. And as for young men, we should all just respect one another, respect the woman in your family, respect your mothers, respect your friends, respect everyone, and just have fun and love.
That's an excellent answer, Cassie Edmond, Miss Caribbean Beauty. As we move on, I wanted to ask you also to tell us a little bit about the parades that you've been in, because I know that beauty queens and parades kind of go together. And I know there's probably advantages and disadvantages to getting in a parade and being in the parade, especially on a rainy day. So tell us a little bit about your experiences with the parades that you've been in.
Well, so far I've only participated in one parade, and that was the 4th of July parade. It was me and 2 other girls that were participating in the pageant. We rented a convertible car. We went to the plantation. We got on top of the convertible car. Actually, my dress was handmade. Wow. It was the flag. It was striped red and white on the bottom. It had the little yellow ribbon, and on the top it was a corset. It was a blue corset with stars on it. So it was handmade, beautiful, beautiful dress, handmade. And we sat on the convertible, and my dress was really long, so they had to flare it in the back of the convertible so they could see the stripes. And we just drove down Plantation, waved at everyone. We threw candy. We got to meet people. I got to meet the mayor of Plantation. Wow. I took a picture with her, and it was a very, very beautiful thing. They gave out awards. They gave out different awards for best, what was it? It was best car decoration. Okay. They gave out a whole bunch of awards, and it was a really great experience. My first parade. I've never done it before, so it was a really great experience.
So you're a natural now for parades, and you're probably going to be in a few more, I would assume. Yes. Oh, that's great. I give tours of Little Haiti, which represents the closest community outside of Haiti. There's a lot of culture there, a lot of history. I wrote the first book about Little Haiti. Did I give you a copy yet?
No, you haven't, actually.
Okay. I'm going to give you a copy of my book, and I'm going to sign it for you so you can have it in your library, only under one condition, that you read it. Will you read it?
Yes, I will.
Will you share it with others?
I will definitely share with others.
From time to time in Little Haiti, I do a VIP tour for the media and very special people like yourself. If I do a tour of Little Haiti and it fits within your busy schedule, do you think you'd be able to come on a tour?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, great. Because Little Haiti is a very special place. There's so much history, and we have church, we have restaurants, we have the Little Haiti Cultural Center, we have a bookstore, Librairie Mapu, and there's books there in French and English and Haitian Creole. So it's just a wonderful place. It's a friendly place. People are very warm. You can start a conversation with people. Little Haiti is almost like you walked into a watercolor painting because there's so many beautiful Caribbean colors, on the buildings, and a lot of advertising out there, a lot of murals, a lot of murals in Little Haiti and around the Little Haiti Cultural Center. Within my tour program, I also have an urban arts tour that starts at a mural with the artist, and it goes into different art galleries, and we end up in Wynwood. Have you heard about Wynwood?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You have no idea where Wynwood is? Okay, Wynwood is a little bit north of Overtown, a little bit south of the Design District, and it's a place that used to have all these warehouses, and it wasn't a very productive community in the sense that people really didn't go there, but it's been completely transformed through art. Can you imagine that art by itself had completely transformed a community where it was a place where at one time nobody wanted to go, and now everybody wants to go to Wynwood. And Wynwood is one of the hottest art destinations in the entire country. So if I do a tour of Wynwood in terms of all the different art galleries, would you be interested in coming on that tour as well?
David, I would love to be there.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I want to say thank you so much for being out here with us. I know it's an effort to come out with your busy schedule and your work schedule and your school. I hope you had a good time out here on Biscayne Boulevard with all the ambiance surrounding us, with the beautiful live flute music in the background. And, I want to thank again Channel 4, Diaspora TV, with Hal and Daphnis.